Liver is one of the biggest organs in your body, and there is a reason why this big organ is so important to your health and physiology. However, 38% of the Indian population has fatty liver, and now this disease is not only affecting adults but also children. Hi everyone, I am Dr. Rini, an Ayurveda scientist who's been researching on Ayurveda therapies and regimens for the past 10 years. Liver healing is a step-by-step process according to Ayurveda, and in this video, I'm not only going to be telling you the exact sequence as written in scriptures that can heal your liver and reverse the liver damage, but also give you the right kind of diet, lifestyle that you must follow if you want to prevent your liver from further damage. Most liver treatments actually end up failing because people enter into harsh detoxes, juice cleanses, and the fat diets that actually do more damage than good. In Ayurveda, there has to be a step-by-step sequence of healing your liver, which starts with number 1, Agni Deepan. That means fixing your digestion, which is the root cause of causing distress to your liver. Number 2, cleaning up the toxins that have not only accumulated in your gut but have also started spreading to your liver and other organs. This mostly happens in people who have fatty liver. Number 3rd step of liver healing is Pitta Rakta Shaman. That means healing your inflammation or pacifying or cooling down the inflammation in your body. Number 4, which is the Rasayan therapy that actually nourishes your liver dhatu, that means your liver tissue, and brings it back to its normal state. Let's start with the first step, which is Agni Deepan. Now, most people that I meet actually tell me that they start on liver tonics right away when they see that their liver enzymes are all over the place in their blood reports, or they see the symptoms of fatty liver according to what their doctor has told them. That is an exact opposite of what Ayurveda says. Starting on liver tonics, most of which has Rasayan herbs, is actually the last step of liver healing. Rather, what one must do is first fix their digestion or Agni. In Ayurveda, most liver disorders actually start with Manda Agni. That means an impaired digestion or a digestive fire that is very low or weak. Remember, Rog Sarve Api Manda Agnav. That means all diseases in Ayurveda start with an impaired digestive fire, and that is why fixing this digestive fire is the first step in liver healing. Now, what does this fixing of digestive fire actually do for the liver? Number 1, it is going to reduce the burden of toxins accumulation in your liver, which is blocking the small channels in your liver and actually causing more distress. Number 2, it is going to fix the bile secretion process in your liver. Having a strong Agni is equivalent to having a really good digestion and metabolism, especially the kind of enzymes that are being secreted from liver also start improving. Number 3, it restores nutrient absorption. Now, how do we rekindle this Agni? Number 1, start drinking warm water, which helps cleanse the toxins out of your body automatically. Always avoid raw, processed or ultra processed foods or anything that you know is not good for you. Home cooked meals which are warm, soothing to your digestion and suited to your Prakriti and Vikriti are the best. Something like khichdi with a dollop of ghee is actually good even if you have fatty liver. You have to control the quantity according to how your digestion is. If your digestion is not good, then eat smaller quantities of meal at the correct timings and avoid night eating, especially after 6 to 7 p.m. Of course, you should definitely avoid sugary and cheesy based foods, all of which contain high amounts of fructose that eventually distress your liver in the long run. Some herbs and spices that you should definitely incorporate in your diet includes your general Indian spices like cumin, ginger, fennel, coriander, asafoetida or hing, and all of these target your Agni. But ensure that if the spices are too hot in nature, that your pith does not become too aggravated. The next step in liver healing is digesting your toxins or clearing them out of the system. Now, this undigested waste, which is called Am in Ayurveda, basically is responsible for blocking the srotas or channels in your liver. Pachan or detoxifying is a very important step in terms of any healing, especially liver enzymes and metabolism, because clearing out the srotas or the microchannels or the channels in general in your body will help liver heal on its own. Now, how do we do Ampachan at home? Number one, like I said, eat light. Do some sort of a fasting which suits to your particular body type. If you would like to do soup fasting or warm water fasting 1 day a week, that is excellent and also not a harsh way of fasting. Number two, drink teas like ajwain tea, cumin tea, CCF teas, which actually help clear out the toxins. Of course, you have to control your diet, routine and lifestyle. Ensure that the toxins blocked in your colon are also eliminated every morning and you're not constipated, because that causes more reverse damage to your liver than you think. Number three, which is Pitta Rakta Shaman. That means healing your inflammation which has been caused by a distressed liver because of your diet, lifestyle and multiple other problems. According to Ayurveda, a lot of liver disorders actually happen because of Pitta and Rakta Dushti. That means elevated Pitta in your blood, as well as the blood itself has become vitiated. That's why you will notice a lot of skin disorders have a strong connection with liver, because when liver doesn't do its job well and that blood circulates throughout your body, is carrying vitiated blood. That is why healing inflammation in liver will indirectly also pacify inflammation in your blood. Now, how do we do that? Number one, Pitta Shaman diet. That means anything that can increase Pitta needs to be actually counter-indicated. What is that? Alcohol, spicy foods, fried foods, as well as foods that are extremely heating in nature and are not suited to your Prakriti and Vikriti can aggravate liver inflammation further. As I said, you have to control your diet, routine and not do Pitta aggravating exercise as well. It's like extreme amount of gymming, more than what your body can take, can cause more inflammation in your body. Some things that you can include in your diet which are great for inflammation specifically is Bhumi Avla, Kalmeg, Giloy as well as Kutki. These 4-5 herbs are really good for healing liver and inflammation. However, the dosage and how to take it must be consulted with a Vaidya if you know that your liver is inflamed or if you see that your liver enzymes are more elevated than they should be. In Ayurveda, we also use Rakta Shodhan, that means blood purification or bloodletting, by which blood is purified through different Ayurvedic therapies. Or at home, you can also do Mridu Virechan, that means gentle purgation under the guidance of a proper Vaidya. If you want consultation at this point, you can call the number on the screen and get in touch with our Vaidya to guide you in the right way of how to do this. Please don't try this at home. Last step in the liver healing process is the Rasayan therapy, which can help regenerate tissues and cells of the liver and also help in nourishing the dhatu or the tissue that makes the liver. Because now you have cleared toxins, you have brought inflammation in control, and you have also made sure that your liver is now ready to regenerate. Herbs like Punarnava, Kalmeg, Kutki and Bhumi Avla are excellent Rasayan therapies and will really help those who have fatty liver issues and issues that are associated with their liver. We highly recommend that you take a good break between Rasayana therapy as well. Rasayana therapy can be taken for 6 to 12 weeks and then take a break and then do it again, so that your cells and tissues are in excellent shape at all times. Now that we've covered all 4 steps of liver healing, it's important to find the right diet, lifestyle and routine. Number 1 in diet, of course, as I said, home cooked, fresh meals always which suit your body type. Ensure that you include specific grains like jowar and barley, which are excellent for liver and also kind of good for your Agni. You can also try old rice, which does not have a very sharp insulin spike, as well as red rice. In vegetables, we highly recommend bitter gourd, lauki, tori, pumpkin, and in fruits, we highly recommend papaya, avla, apple, as well as pomegranate. In addition to this, specifically, we ask our patients with liver disorders to not go for too heavy proteins or too many extreme amount of fatty things. Make sure that you're well hydrated at all time, and something like barley water as well as cumin water is excellent for you. Make sure you stay away from iced and cold drinks. Always warm, soft meals excellent for digestion. Now let's move on to some lifestyle things. Of course, a routine has to be set. If you're having breakfast at 8 a.m. every day, then 8 a.m. you have to have your breakfast every day, every week, every month, and every year. If you're able to set that routine, automatically all your digestion problems will come under control. On top of that, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the liver detox time. So you have to ensure that either you are asleep at that time or you're not eating anything at that time, because that is a time for your liver to do its thing that it's supposed to do. In exercise, avoid high intensity exercises during the time, especially if you're on peak inflammation. Instead of that, we would recommend doing something like Surya Namaskar, Bhujang Asana, as well as asanas that actually support digestion and Agni. Ensure that your pitta aggravating stressors like taking too much stress, too much anger, or overactivity can aggravate liver inflammation further. Some general practices like daily oiling and no daytime sleep is a must if you know that your liver is not metabolizing properly. Now that you've understood the 4 steps of liver healing, you know by now that Ayurveda does not force liver to heal. Rather, it has a very stepwise, intelligently curated steps based on which liver will heal on its own. Remember that Rasayan therapy has to be done towards the end. So formulations like LiverMap must be included towards the end so that you can get the best out of the herbs. If you like this video, do share it with your friends and family, because you know where to find the authentic Ayurveda updates. And if anyone is telling you that liver damage cannot be reversed, it certainly can be. All you need is the right guidance, right diet, lifestyle, routine, and food. Thank you so much for joining us. Jai Gurudev.